you remember what your kind of first big break was then? Was it while you were still in college, or was it after? At what point did you say, did you feel like, okay, this is, I could really make a career of this?
So I worked a lot in the theater community in New York, and that was something that I really enjoyed as a 20-year-old to get like write-ups in the New York Times and all these big publications. I remember feeling like, wow, I'm really doing it, because it was like we were in magazines, there was a lot of press around it. I made a conscious shift maybe 6 years later, because there was a whole other issue as well that back in the day, I didn't have citizenship, so I only had artist visa. So the artist visa was something that you could work on some plays, some TV, some commercials, and some films, but you couldn't really work on TV. So it was like a big thing that you had to work so hard to prove that you were this actor of outstanding abilities. It's what they called it. And then you would get this visa, but then you weren't allowed to work in half of the jobs that were out there. So it was super limiting. So I kind of, since I was in the theater world, I decided to stay more into that. And then once I got my green card, then I was like, okay, now I want to try into the world of film and TV. So then the moment that I got my green card, I think it was a month later, I got my first big break, which was a big job. It was on the Blacklist. I was like, I had like a couple of lines. It wasn't like a big thing, but it was for me, because it was sort of like, whoa, okay, I'm breaking into this now. So that's how it started.
Right, right, and that became a big show. So I would imagine even a couple lines on a big show like that is a great stepping
Yeah.
stone. I know most.
It was good. Yeah, it was a positive thing of like, whoa, okay, 1 month in my green card and like I get this. So it was good.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was gonna say most actors and actresses that I've interviewed, for them it was a lot of like rejections, and then maybe it was like commercials before they actually got any sort of part on any sort of show, and maybe that show didn't go
Yeah.
anywhere.